Alright, guys, welcome to another beautiful week. This is the second week of July. As you can see, I'm actually showing you the coin gecko for you to see what is actually going on in the cryptocurrency market. Because in this channel, what we do is to talk about crypto. Sometimes we also talk about forex, but specifically, I talk about crypto because I just want to provide knowledge and education to people who don't understand crypto and how you can take advantage of the crypto opportunity. Because I believe that this will change a lot of people's life in the coming years, and I can tell you, you don't need to miss out. And if today is your first time watching our video, please do us a favor by clicking the like button, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification. Now, let me give you 5 seconds to do that. Five, four, three, two, one, zero. Thank you so much for subscribing and thank you for liking. Now, as you can see, this is CoinGecko looking at Bitcoin price right now. Bitcoin sitting at 30,000. It has been ranging for a while. As you can see, Ethereum 1,800. As you can see, Theta is ranking number 3 and BNB number 4 and USDC number 5. Now, for you to see data ranking the third and USDC ranking fifth is for you to know that a lot of people have their money in stable coins. Only whales that left their money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB. But a lot of people, some whales also put their money in Theta, but many people kept their money in USDT and USDC. For you to know that they are still skeptical about the market, what's actually going on in the market. They don't want their money to experience a lot of volatility. So that is actually what is going on. So in today's video, like I always do every Sunday, to break down what happened the previous week, I'm able to show you what could possibly happen the upcoming week. But remember, this what I'm about to do right now is just to explain to you what is currently happening. But remember, once the market open, tonight, Sunday night, though cryptocurrency market trades every day, Monday to Sunday, but if you check the market between Friday and Saturday and Sunday in crypto market, we usually have a lot of low liquidity. The candles are printing very small, they're not that big. But if you check Monday to Friday, you see a lot of candles, or maybe if you check Sunday night around, Sunday night around 10 p.m. Nigerian time, that's around Sydney's section or Australia, that's a kind of like Australian market opening at that time. So if you check the candles around that time, they usually get big. That's when financial market officially starts. So I'm going to be, showing you what is actually going on in DXY. We're going to be analyzing DXY. We're going to be analyzing BTC, Ethereum, and Pepe. I like to talk about Pepe because it's actually a very interesting crypto that I think that is going to be the next in the meme token pump in the next bull market. And that is why I'm talking about it. So let's go to the analysis. Let's start from DXY. Then we go down to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Pepe. Let's go there right now. Okay, this is dollar. This is DXY, which is dollar index. What happened here determine how if dollar is going to be strong or dollar is going to be weak. And that's going to be a catalyst for what is going to happen in all the financial market, whether forex market, indices market, or the crypto market, or even the commodity market. Dollar, it affects all of these things. So we're going to start analyzing DXY. As you can see, we massively closed bearish. Now guys, let me show what happened the previous week. You can see we pushed up. Let me expand this so you can see it very clearly, for you to see what is going on right here. If you look at the previous week, we push up and we close kind of like Doge. This is Doge candle. As you can see what happened here, we just push down, then we'll push up and close a little bit. Now, what happened next? We saw this current week, this last week that just ended, the market pushed up, taking all this kind of like liquidity grab or touching resistance level or supply level, whichever one you call it, whether you call it liquidity, supply, or resistance, they are still the same thing. All of these things are just English language. Then you can see the market heavily moving to the downside. You can see it didn't even create a weak, I think it did, but that's a very small one. Now, what does this mean? In my opinion, we are very bearish in DXY, and possibly I'm looking forward to see DXY getting the way, going all the way down to 100.8 0.813. That's just what I'm actually expecting. So, like I said, the price action of the market change all the time. So what I'm explaining now can change tomorrow or next tomorrow, or or the coming days of the week. So it is very important to know how to interpret this so you will not make mistakes. So looking at what I'm seeing here, I'm very bearish. So what am I looking at? I'm looking forward to see the market, when once the market open, to for the market to push up a little bit on here, and go all the way down, taking out these lows, go all the way down here. So once the market gets to 100.813, which we'll now see the kind of price action the market is developing there, for us to know if we can move up or whether we can continue going down. So that is just what I'm looking at to see that is going to happen in the market. At the meantime, this is what could be possible, but never say never. Anything can happen. The market can change at any time. So this is just what I'm actually projecting for the market to pull up a little bit and come down and start seeing a bullish momentum. So that is just what I'm looking at on a weekly perspective. Then let's go to daily, because I like going to daily to do my analysis. Because if you know me, what I used to do is to go on daily, go on weekly, then move down to daily, then 4 hours. I'm going to be making all my decisions on the 4 hour time frame. So looking at the daily, as you can see, the candle, you can see this candle. This is heavy, guys. Can we see a pullback? I don't think we can see a heavy pullback before we start seeing the market going down. I don't think we're going to see a heavy pullback because this is very massive. This is heavy sellers. And you can see this level. For me, this is why I tell you that I think the market is going to bounce off from this level. You can see this, all of these movements right here. Let me show you. You can see all of this accumulation that happened here. The market did not get to this place. You can see this is kind of a near miss. So I'm actually expecting the market to come and take out all of those liquidity resting at those lows and tapping into that level and moving to the upside. So this is just what I'm looking at to happen in the coming days. Possibly we're going to see a reaction at 100.813. So we're going to see a reaction happening at that level. So at the moment right now, we are very bearish. We have just taken out this low. We are very bearish. This is very, very bearish. So this particular low, the question is, can it hold the market? I don't think this low is going to hold the market because of the way where we are coming from. We are coming from a very supply level, and this low did not break any structure. It's a very weak low. Let me show you why it's a weak low, because it didn't break any structure. Let me show you is why it's a weak low. Looking at high highs and high lows, this is the last structure that was created before the market dropped to the downside. Then we had a pullback, a very corrective pullback. We can see this is where we stopped. We didn't even tap here. This is a hook point. I think the market will actually come back to this place. For this is why I said that this low is a weak low. We can actually hold here. We're going all the way down here to grab more liquidity to move to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting for DXY. So let's go to 4 hour. Okay, looking at 4 hour right now, I can't actually make any decision because why? The market just closed bearish. You can see the last 4 hour candle closed bearish. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Because I make my decision based on what has already happened. Can we get a pullback? Yeah, possibly we can get a pullback, but I doubt if the pullback is going to come all the way to this place. I'm doubting that. I don't think we're going to have a pullback to up until this point before going down. I don't think it can actually happen, but be, judging by the momentum of these candles, you can see this fat candle. Judging by their momentum, I don't think that will happen. I'm looking forward to see more sells all the way to 100.813. So that is all for DXY. So if that happens, that means Euro USD will be going up, USD CAD will be going down, AUD USD will be going up, gold will be going up. You can see all of these correlated pairs, all these pairs that all these pairs, all those currencies or all of those assets pairing against USD will be performing well. Bitcoin will go up, but we also need to check the price action of Bitcoin. So like I said, dollar is coming down all the way to 100.183 on the long term. That's what I'm saying, but it can't happen immediately. We're going to see what is happening in 4 hours to know when to take our position. Now let's go to other assets. I'm gonna be analyzing Bitcoin and Ethereum and Pepe. All right, let's go to Bitcoin right now. All right, so as you can see, this is Bitcoin on the 4 hour. I'm currently bearish. In as much as I didn't take this trade on my personal account, I just did this analysis and put this, bearish, kind of like bearish, uh, bearish measurement too. All right, so let me show you why I'm bearish in Bitcoin for some time. All right, so let's start from the weekly. That's where I'm starting from on the weekly time frame. Now, looking at what is going on in the weekly time frame, as you can see right here, we're actually reacting from this supply level. As you can see, this supply level has been holding for a long time. The market's tapped into it. You can see we tapped into it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we tapped into it. That was on Monday, 19th of June. Then the upper week, we tapped into it again. We rejected. This current week, we tapped into it again. We rejected. So what does that mean? It means that there are some sellers at that point. So you can see this candle is going to be closing in 12 hours. This weekly candle, you can see, is going to be closing in 12 hours. Once it closes bearish this way, I'm actually expecting some pullback up until 29,000 for us to see what's going to happen there. If the market will continue to go down, I'm going to be also be telling you guys. So that is all for weekly. On the weekly chart, I'm actually seeing a bearish sign here on the weekly chart. Then if you come down to the daily, you understand what I'm saying perfectly. Um, Looking at the daily, as you can see, we'll tap into this high that was on Friday on the 23rd of June. Then we'll tap again on I think another we'll tap again here. These dates are not really correct. This is showing me Friday. This one is showing me Friday again. I don't even know the one to believe in, you know. But looking at it very closely, you can see. Let's look at the candle. Let's forget the dates. So if you see this candle tapping and close bearish, you can see so many reaction going on right here. Then this particular one on Monday, the 3rd of July, closed bullish on it. You can see immediately it closed, it sharp move down, bearish, meaning that there's a lot of sellers around this area. Then we saw when we had this close on the 3rd of July, we saw a 3 day sell-off. You can see this sell-off. Okay, 2 days sell-off, 2 days. Then the 6th of July, we saw a massive bullishness that went back to that same area and massively closed. You can see this massive, candle week that closed bearish. Now, what does that mean? There are a lot of sellers at this level, so we just need to have that understanding. Then the next day, we saw some bullishness. The market pulled up. That was on Friday, closed bullish. Then Saturday we closed bearish. You can see inside bar. Now, what does this mean to me? It means that sellers are still in control of this market. So looking at what is actually going on. So I'm actually expecting sell all the way to 29,000 region. So once the market get to this region, I will now look at the market to see what is going on, to see can we see more sell off, or we'll start seeing the market pushing up. Now, like I said, that Bitcoin is, like I said, DXY is bearish. So if DXY is going to be that bearish, we're going to be expecting this thing to happen, a kind of this pullback to just market to come down to this place, and we'll start seeing Bitcoin rallying up to the upside. Because looking at the Bitcoin overall, we are very, very. You can see the candles. The candles are so fat, so we are still bullish. Yeah, this is still bullish candle. We're going to tap into 32,000 for us to see the next action. Even if you check on the monthly, the last month closed bullish. This is very bullish, I can tell you guys. So there's a tendency we're going to still see some bullish momentum entering into Bitcoin. That will be once the market tap into 29,000, we're going to see some bullish momentum rallying up to 32,000. But once we get to that 32,000, this is when I would know, oh, what am I going to do next? And if you look at this daily, monthly time frame, you can see this region I marked. You can see the way the market rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. You can see that something is actually going on right there. That's something you need to have in the back of your mind. So it's very clear on a daily. So that is why I am on short. So that's why I was on short on this DXY. Sorry, that's why I'm on short on this Bitcoin. Sorry that I'm mentioning DXY. All right. So that's why I entered short. I'm looking forward for if this market closed like this, my short is still valid because this candle doesn't have momentum at all. There's no momentum in it. It just the candle just push up, then the sellers bring it down. So let's see what happens. And I can tell you, I'm still very bearish. But I don't trade on Saturday, Sunday. I use those times to rest. I don't trade on Saturday and Sunday. So let's go to Ethereum and Pepe. All right, guys. So this is Pepe on a weekly time frame. This is Pepe on a weekly time frame. Looking at Pepe, I'm very bullish in Pepe on the long term. We'll see what happened here. Last week we closed. This is an inside bar. This week you can see we pushed up and massively coming to the downside. So if you go to the daily, what are we seeing on the daily? It is very clear that this is going down. Like you don't even need anybody to tell you that this is selling off because this is a heavy selling momentum. We just have some bullishness. Then the next that was yesterday. Market just went up and closed bearish. You can see we are actually coming down. This is actually coming down to this price, this demand level. Once the market gets here, this is when I will start looking for to see how price action is reacting. To start looking for long opportunities. So then if you go to 4 hours, 4 hours is actually where I'm taking my entry. This is very clear. Like, guys, there's nobody to tell you that this is going down because looking at how this top, you can see the way we are rejecting from here. This is rejection, 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 rejection. Like, there's so many rejection going on right here, meaning that there are lots of sellers at those regions. So what does that mean? If you're looking for a buy, you're going to get screwed up. So this is obviously a selling market. You can see the last 4 hours close. It pushed up and closed bearish. You can see this particular one. As much as it's doing some magic, pulling up, but I can tell this is going to close bearish. This is going to close bearish in the next 27 minutes. So what does that mean? It means that there's a lot of sellers in this market. So buyers are stepping away. So it is very important that you just have patience and wait for Pepe to come down to this level. Once Pepe gets to this level, that is where I'm going to be looking for longs. So it is very important to have that in the back of your mind. So let's check Ethereum. Okay, this is Ethereum on a weekly time frame. As you can see, Ethereum is, this current candle is closing bearish. You can see this was a high we created. The market tapped there and close a little bit. Then we'll tap in again and drop. So what does that mean? Meaning that something is there. There is something there. So let's go to daily. All right. So when you come to daily, it is very clear, very clear. Some people will be like, oh, there is a high here, which is this high. Yeah, possibly the market can still go to this high, but I'm just working on a level that is so strong. But if the market want to go to this high, it could have it is easy. It could have been easy for the market to get here when it was here. But you see, we start seeing some bearishness, meaning that something is actually wrong at that particular level. So looking at what I'm seeing here very clearly on a daily, we had about 2 days bearishness. Then on Friday, on Thursday, we saw some bullishness that closed bearish. On Friday, we close bullish. On Saturday, close on Saturday we close bearish. That on Sunday, which is today, they're actually going to close bearish. Yeah, the market is coming down, and this is where I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be expecting uh, Ethereum to drop to before going up, which is 1,720. I'm actually patiently waiting for Ethereum at those levels, or maybe if it didn't hold here, this is another level, which is 1,630, 631. So this is these two level, but this is the first one. This is the second one. Remember, price action can change anywhere. That is why you need to be following the footprint of the market because the market always gives us a footprint of what it wants to do. Just that we don't pay attention to it. The market gives us footprint. So we're going to be expecting to see what's going to be happening. So thank you for watching this video. If you got value, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on the post notification. See you in another video.